On this 0-1 from Jordan Montgomery, Abreu scalds it up the middle, off Montgomery, right to Seager to Simeon, and it's 1-6-4 to finish off the Astros in the first. But it's Alex Bregman, his third postseason home run, the 18th of his postseason career, and once again the Astros flying early.
For breakfast, you want something simple and tasty, like, wait, how does Taco Bell not have a breakfast taco already?
I mean, you're Taco Bell. It's in the name. You've thought to put a burrito inside a quesadilla, but you don't have a breakfast taco? You have all the ingredients. Fluffy eggs, melty cheese, savory sausage.
I don't normally agree with Pete, but he's right.
That's things, Rhonda, but thank you. The all-new toasted breakfast taco. Simple and tasty. I did that. I made that happen.
When the world of business is constantly changing, you need to stay ahead. So what about AI to generate new possibilities? AWS has the broadest and deepest AI and machine learning services to help you create and collaborate faster than ever. With the power of generative AI, imagine how AWS can transform your business.
Try.
I'm here to call foul play on phone offers that lock you into a 3-year device contract. Luckily, with T-Mobile's best Go 5G plans, new and existing customers always get the same great phone deals and are upgrade ready every year.
Take charge of your upgrades at T-Mobile.
Nice food.
Thank you.
When you prefer dream vacation over a rental nightmare,
Gesundheit.
it matters where you stay. Embassy Suites by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
He hits his mark center stage and is crushed by a baby grand piano.
You're replacing me?
Customize and save with Liberty Bibbity.
He doesn't even have a mustache.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Hey, you! Can we come together? Hey, you!
New Balance, we got now.
Well, the staples remain the same in this Rangers lineup, but as Ken Rosenthal told us, there are some changes. Leody Taveras from 9th to 5th. Josh Young from 8th to 6th. And then the bottom looks different as well with Garver and Hines sliding down. It is Justin Verlander. 2 runs over 6 2/3 in a game 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the Highlighter Mini Clinic Girls. Mini Clinic dancers are a group of young ladies in grade pre-K through 5th grade. They came and spent the afternoon with the Highlighters and learned a routine that they are about to perform for you now. Let's give a big hand to the Mini Clinic Girls.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? They're acting like they have no manners. I think it's time for some serious changes around here. Agreed. Shouldn't have to be told twice. We have to be made alive. We know it's started fine, but it's easy to see. We always want to do the right thing. Super right thing. Have you ever started 19? 'Cause girls rule the world. This is one right thing. There's no denying.
for your highlighter mini clinic, girls. Fans as they play the school song. First we'll hear from Henderson Lions Band. Good evening and welcome to the football game between the Henderson Lions and your Chapel Hill Bulldogs. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask that you, as a spectator, consider the time and effort of each of these teams, coaches, athletes have put forth. Cheer these young athletes on, applaud them, but do not, through any of your actions, cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and schools. While your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in the continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game. The cheerleaders, the band, the pep squad, the students who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play an integral part in their team's success. The officials for this game have been mutually agreed upon by the school officials for both schools. Their role is not unlike those of players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask you, as students, parents, and citizens, to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in position of responsibility. This means that you, as a fan, number one, should not criticize the players on either team. Number two, should not boo the officials. Number three, should not have alcoholic beverages on public school grounds, since it's a violation of a state law. Number four, should be courteous to the visiting fans. And number five, should cheer for your team. And number six, should show respect for injured players on both teams. Tonight's officiating crew is referee Andrew Chestnut, umpire Chris Tatum, head linesman Brett Gilpatrick, line judge Matt Brooks, side judge Jason Phillips, field judge Eric Smith, and back judge Andrew Porter.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bulldog Stadium here in Chapel Hill for a big 9-4A Division I matchup between the Henderson Lions and the Chapel Hill Bulldogs. It's Brett Swinney here. Alongside of me is my man Christian Blevins. Christian, how's it going, sir?
It's going good. It's going good. I'm ready.
Now these two teams having polar opposite seasons. Henderson, new coach, Coach Clay Baker, in his first season, 0-3 in district, 1-6 overall, so they've been struggling a little bit. Chapel Hill, though, coming off a big upset loss in Lindale last week, losing by 12 points. So both teams coming into this game on a loss. So what are you looking for tonight in this matchup?
Well, I think for Chapel Hill, they're angry here tonight. They're upset. They lost to Kilgore Friday night last night, last week actually. And Chapel Hill, they're looking for blood tonight. They're looking for blood. Henderson, they played a tough schedule. And we'll see what they do tonight as well.
Yeah, Chapel Hill coming into this game is now trying to stay on course. They have that Week 11 matchup here at home against Kilgore. Still have a chance to share the district championship with a three-way tie if they're able to win out, and Lindale and Kilgore do the same. So a lot still on the line for Chapel Hill. They don't want to lose a silly game here as a Henderson team coming in kind of limping into this game. I think the key to it, to me, is they've had rough go at getting started in district play, kind of starting slow. So I look for them to try to get off to a good start and basically take the haymaker early, try to knock Henderson out early. And I look for a lot of points tonight. I think the offense is going to come out after a mediocre week at best for them. They may score it may be a basketball score on the Chapel Hill scoreboard. It may be 50, 60, 70 points here. We'll see what they do, but that's just what I'm expecting.
And you know what? Here's the other thing. I think that Chapel Hill, you said they start off, sometimes a little slow. Palestine, they start off a little slow against Jacksonville, and then last week against Lindale wasn't particularly a good game. Lindale ran off the clock. They took momentum from Chapel Hill's defense. So we'll see what happens here. Chapel's defense should be the vocal point of this game, and we'll see what they do offensively. I'm excited to see Ricky Stewart and Demetrius Brisbane. Brisbane had 16 rushing yards last week, and I think he'll have more tonight.
That would be an easy bet, right? You would think,
yeah.
With easy money, easy Vegas money. Those of you that are listening and watching right now on our YouTube channel, make sure if you want to get the action on our video feed, tune over to Texan Live. That'll be where the game will be. The video will go off here shortly once we get ready for kickoff. And then we'll be back here on YouTube. But don't forget, the halftime show will be live on YouTube with the video and audio for those of you that want to catch the halftime show. So it's like Henderson entering the field. I want to talk a little bit about Henderson. They're a young team. And you look down through here, and I got their starting lineup here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors on offense starting. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors on defense starting. So that's only 10 out of the 22. So they'll be bringing back quite a few. I know they've got a lot of young guys on this team. They play a lot of young players. And so Coach Baker's over there trying to build a tradition, kind of like he did in Carlisle. Very successful. But now Baker's home. That's where he went to school, was at Henderson. So it's always a good thing to have a good Henderson program. I feel like that they've been down. This coaching change would be a good thing for them, but it's just hard to come in and right away and change a culture that's been kind of used to losing. So as Chapel Hill now enters the field, we also have our pink out for the mini clinic dancers. My daughter was out there dancing earlier, and a lot of pre-K through 5th graders are bringing the Bulldogs onto the field here, and they look fired up coming out. So we'll see what they do. Just some other games, Christian. Look, you got your that app. What app is that?
That is actually the old I think Dave Campbell app, but we have an Edison app.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So
that's where everyone needs to go.
That's where everybody needs to go. The other app is Dave Campbell Texas High School Football Friday, but I mean Edison shows you what you need to see around East Texas. You have games like, Carthage and Center tonight.
Yeah. Hey,
that's gonna be.
Where can you watch that game?
You can watch it on Netison and Texan Live.
No, we don't worry about Texan Live. It's Netison. It's on our channel. There's also some games on just to kind of look around the area. Tyler High and Lufkin tonight. It's a big game. Lindale Palestine in Palestine, and that's an interesting one. As far as the seeding goes in this district, will be an interesting matchup. As we'll take it to the field, they're going to do the prayer and national anthem.
I pray that both teams put forth their best efforts into playing tonight and that they both stay free from injury. I pray for everyone performing tonight and that they perform to the best of their ability. Lastly, I want to pray for the well-being of the families and friends that traveled to see the game. Jesus, in your name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Gentlemen, remove your caps as our band plays the national anthem.
All right, back to some scores that some games I was looking at. Athens is in Kilgore tonight. Athens coming in at 5-2. Still looking to try to stay in the district playoff race there. Legacy is in Royce City tonight. Both teams 2-5, so it may be a winnable game there for Legacy.
Yeah.
How many points will Beckville score tonight? That's the question. They've been putting up points like none other.
And Frankston is no slouch.
Frankston's a good team.
Not.
That'll be a good game.
Offensively, they are explosive.
Another game to watch tonight is Brook Hill's hosting #1 team in the state, Dallas Christian.
And that's going to be a test for Brook Hill. I think that they're going to have to run down the clock on them. If I were them, I'd get the ball first.
Yeah, they've got from what I understand, that the quarterback wide receiver combination, pretty good one there of Dallas Christian. You've got Luke Carney and at quarterback, and wide receiver and DB Will Nettles committed to Purdue.
Wow.
On that Dallas Christian team. That game also is on NetSN. Keith and Vince are on the call there in Bullard, so you can get all the games up. We'll have 3 different games here on NetSN tonight, so you can if you're sitting at home and watching games, flip back and forth. We have them all covered for you. We got the coin toss now at midfield here. We'll see what the result is. Looks like Henderson's going to receive the ball. So Chapel Hill will be on defense first. It's important to get off to a good start. A defense that couldn't stop the run last week, couldn't stop the run really in Palestine.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see how they come out tonight. Will Henderson try to do the same thing to them and run up the middle? So as we get ready for kickoff, we're going to pull the plug on our YouTube video feed. So tune over to Texan Live to catch that, or you can stay right here and listen. So me and Christian will call the game. We'll have our man Jalen's over there operating the scoreboard. He's going to keep you up to date tonight, make sure everything is working for us. A little bit better connection and stuff tonight here.
It is. Yeah.
Was it nice? It's no place like home, right?
Yeah. Last week was a little dim in Lindale, but
we got the scoreboard.
Yeah,
we've got
the scoreboard up.
We've got maybe a surprise here at some point during the game for those of you that haven't seen our new feature we've added on NetSN. But Chapel Hill would be set to kick off. We got number 32, Aiden Campos, set to kick. Back deep for Henderson. Looks like number 11, Deshaun Jackson, and he's main guy back deep.
They kicked it short.
Yeah, we're going to be picked up by, that's number 18, Lamarian Coleman. And nice run back. He's going to cross the 30. I'm going to mark him about the 31-yard line there. So that's where Henderson will take over. Start the game 1st and 10. I'm ready for some football.
Yeah, and one guy I want you to watch out for, Davion Ross, actually. He is top 5 best linebacker in East Texas right now, and we're going to see what he does tonight.
So Dede Ross and Trevor Brooks in the middle there for the Chapel Hill linebacking core. As Henderson's going to hand off up the middle. Looks like number 2, Justin Starling, sophomore running back, is going to get the carry, and he's not getting much. Maybe a gain of 1 there.
And it was Dallas Gibson on the tackle.
If they can hold Henderson to 2 yards a carry, they'll be able to get him off the field. Wasn't working so well last week.
It wasn't. And look at this Henderson offensive line.
They got some beef. As pass out in the flat, that's number 11 with the catch. Again, Deshaun Jackson. He was back on the kickoff a while ago.
Deshaun Jackson, that's a familiar name.
He doesn't look as fast as the one I've seen. Now, he's kind of comes up a little limp. He's going to hop off the field, but really wasn't anywhere to go. The ball's going to be spotted now at the 34-yard line, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Going to bring up a 3rd down for the Lions.
So 3rd and 8, Henderson in the gun. That's quarterback Vince Howard. He's going to roll out to his right. Trevor Brooks is in pursuit.
Oh, wow.
He almost trips him up, and
Wow,
boom! Wow.
Man. Jebo Cook.
Cook with a laid the lumber.
Cook with the stop. Going to bring up a 4th down for the Henderson line.
Let's take a look at that, Christian. That was that.
Oh man.
Jabo Cook came out of nowhere. He was on the near side.
And I mean,
Brooks
look
was
at
chasing him, and then he said, "Wow!"
And look at the pursuit. I mean, that's the one thing that they teach this defense is running sideline to sideline, and they got 3 good linebackers that can do that.
All right, so Henderson's going to have to punt here on 4th down and 10. Looks like it's number 12, Vince Howard's also going to be punting the quarterback. And back deep for Chapel Hill. It's usually Javen Mayfield. I can't tell if he's back there. It's usually who returns.
They almost got it blocked.
And fair catch for Mayfield at the Chapel Hill 34-yard line. They'll take their first possession there, and we'll see what the Chapel Hill offense looks like coming out in their first drive.
And Demetrius Brisbane, you know, he's threw for 154 yards. Last week he was 6 for 10, but he only has 16 rush yards.
So here comes Brisbane.
And I think he's going to do well tonight, but watch for that bad man Ricky Stewart back there.
Never can tell who's going to take the snap, honestly. Brisbane. Handoff Stewart up the middle, and immediately met. And Henderson starts off with a pretty good stop there on 1st down, Christian.
It was a good play.
You don't hold Ricky Stewart to a loss very often there. That's a loss of about 3. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13. Stewart looking for a hole.
They got him again. Wow.
Yeah, he got back to the original line of scrimmage about the 34. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 10. So went back 3 and then forward 3. We'll see what they run here on 3rd down. You got 2 receivers here real close to the line of scrimmage and 2 on the slot. Ooh, nice reverse there. Is that
wow.
Oh, a tackle, and there's a flag. Laundry's everywhere, Christian. All over the field.
And Aiden Butler, I don't think that was smart.
So that was Dylan Johnson on the. Let's look at that that replay here.
And if you watch, I mean, they ran a reverse. They ran him to the sideline, and it's.
And then, whoop! There's the face mask right there.
Personal foul. Number 8 of the defense. 15-yard penalty for previous spot. Automatic.
Man, that was. I guess if you're going to get a face mask, go down with a good one, right?
And it wasn't. I don't think it was called for. He was going out of bounds.
Yep. That's a big penalty there for Henderson early. It's going to give Chapel Hill a 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs. So Brisbane in the gun. Handoff Stewart up the middle. Got a hole.
Oh, wow.
Runs over a tackler. Woo, a nice run there by Stewart.
On the run with the 1st down, Bulldog.
So kind of started a little slow on that first set of downs there, but 1 play, 1 first down on that one. And I think Henderson's going to be looking for that license plate of that truck that just ran him over. As Brisbane. Stewart kind of bounces outside, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and it's going to take 2 or 3 lines to get him down. Get up to about the 30-yard line.
And the one thing that if you've noticed about Ricky Stewart, he has gotten a lot stronger than what he was last year.
Yeah, he's running right through those arm tackles. It's going to take 2 or 3 guys to get him down for Henderson. So now 2nd down and 4. Reardon gets a little carry here. He's got a little space.
Wow.
Nice run for Reardon. He's going to get to about the 1st down. It's going to be marked around the 15-yard line. We'll see exactly where they spot it. It looked like around there. Maybe the 16. Chapel Hill in hurry-up mode here.
And that's what they're going to have to do against this Henderson defense.
So 1st and 10. Brisbane There's a flag down, but Brisbane's got really nowhere to go. He's going to be tackled for a short gain.
It's going to be offsides.
Offside.
Yeah.
Let's see.
24. 5-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Yeah, he was right there on the line there. Yep. So, all right. First down and now 5 yards to go. Stewart is going to move over to the right of Brisbane. Now back to the left. Toss to Stewart. Catches it.
Should be a touchdown.
And Stewart into the end zone for the Bulldog touchdown. It's going to be a 12-yard touchdown run for Ricky Stewart.
Touchdown run by Ricky Stewart.
Kind of a, we want to look at this here in a minute after the extra point, Christian, but the toss was a little,
It was a little behind him.
It wasn't great, but thankfully there was no Henderson lines around him. He was able to gather it. Griffin puts the kick down, and Campos' kick is up and good.
The kick is good by Aiden Campos.
Let's take a look at this touchdown play.
Bulldog 7, Henderson 9.
Stewart kind of went around him here. He tosses it kind of behind him
It
there.
was a little bit behind him, but he was able to catch it and get in.
So nice job for Stewart to get in. We're going to take a break here. All our touchdowns this season are sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. We'll be right back. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back on NSN, 7:56 left here in the first quarter of play as Chapel Hill takes an early 7-0 lead on their opening drive. Henderson helped them out a little bit. That penalty had him kind of stopped and gave him a free first down, and Chapel Hill takes advantage. Campos kicks it over. That's number 18, Coleman again.
Oh, wow.
And he breaks some tackles. He's got some room on the outside, still on his feet. Man, nice run back by Coleman.
Number 18, Laverian Coleman on the run. Stopped by David Ross. Going to bring a first down for the Henderson Lions.
There was Coleman. He broke through some tackles and just another tackle broke through. Nice run back by Coleman. So they're going to get the ball. 1st and 10 from the Chapel Hill 47-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Ooh,
wow.
Just kind of falls down. That was Starling again. And he tripped over the yellow turf. The Bulldog there got him down, I think.
Number 2, Justin Starling, going to bring up a second down for the Lions.
There you go. Back to pass. Coming from nowhere and taken down by Trevor Brooks. Whoa, my goodness. 12 on 12. I think Brooks won that battle.
He did, and they sent the blitz. Trevor Brooks is probably the best when it comes to being an outside linebacker. He's probably one of the best rushers, if not the best rusher in this district.
Yeah, and he comes in right here, as you see. Brooks on the outside over there, just nobody blocked him.
Wow.
And he just pounded the quarterback. It's like open practice. Hey, target on me. So a 3rd down and 17 here. Looking over here, short pass. That's caught by number 11, Jackson again. And he breaks a few tackles and is going to end up around the 50-yard line. So
they're going to punt again.
Back to the, after that great field position on the kickoff return, Christian, they couldn't do anything with it. After a great play by Trevor Brooks.
And they have to be against a team, and even though they're not number 1 anymore, they still are Chapel Hill. And I think that a lot of teams get nervous against Chapel Hill, which I don't blame them.
When they get there, they get a lot of teams' best shots, because when you're trying to, when you're gearing up for that one, you want to beat that team that's supposed to be the best. Brooks trying to guess the snap count and didn't get the punter. Thankfully, as Mayfield's back, and he's going to let it roll. Looks like Henderson touched it.
Picked it up.
And Javen Mayfield picks it up. He's down the sideline, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. What a smart play by Mayfield. Wow.
Are you kidding me?
So Chapel Hill with a punt return touchdown by Mayfield.
I thought it was coming back. One of the coaches was on the field.
Here goes Mayfield down the sideline here. I mean, nobody was going to catch him here. Wow. What a smart play. It's a heads-up play right there.
It is.
So on for the PAT is Campos. Down, Griffin gets a good hold on it, and Campos with a point after. So with 5:13 left here in the first quarter, Chapel Hill leads 14-0 right here on NetSN. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NetSN is, looks like back to kick this time is going to be number 30, Alvaro Mendez. And onside kicks, and oh.
Whoa,
man.
Whoa.
And
whoa, yeah, that was a flag.
And that was fielded by number 30.
Mason Jones, he threw a punch.
Brian Biggs was the receiver, did a good job of getting on it.
This is going to be an ejection.
I was looking at the play over here. I didn't even see what was going on over there.
This is going to be an ejection.
After play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 14 of the receiving team. That 15-yard penalty. That is number 14's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul for disqualification.
Wow. So they're not going to throw him out of the game?
So they're going to give him they get 2, so he'll have his first unsportsmanlike. I have a feeling he's about to come back out here. I have a feeling if he gets the ball, he might take some pretty good hits.
Yeah.
So here we go. It's Henderson now will start. Even after the onside kick, back at their 37-yard line, 1st and 10. Hand off up the middle.
Wow.
That's a new tailback in there. That's number 20, Anthony Newman. Or I'm sorry, 22, Jordan Irvin. He's actually listed as a tight end. He's a big guy. It's almost like a fullback in there. It's a nice run, though. Going to pick up about 6 yards. Bring up about 2nd and 4.
Going to bring up the second down for the Lions.
Up the middle again.
It's a good tackle.
Yep.
Trevor Brooks. I think that's his fourth.
Yeah, Brooks has been all over the place tonight. As Starling didn't have much room there. He's going to be back at the line of scrimmage, so going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Make some noise, Bulldog fans.
Here we go, 3rd down.
Oh, man, he jumped off sides.
Oh, off sides.
Well, it did.
So that's a big penalty there, if that's indeed what the call is, Christian. And it is. Going to give Henderson a 1st down there.
Kendall Johnson.
Those are mistakes you can't have.
Excuse me, Kendall Allen. Mason Jones had 15 beat.
Start the game clock.
So here we go. 1st and 10 Henderson now. Hand off, that time it's 11. Wow. Jackson, and he is hit.
J-Bo Cook again. And remember, he had that unbelievable hit on Vince Howard.
Yeah. We'll see here as Cook's going to come in and make this tackle. And they're running away from Brooks, and then they meet Cook, and whoop.
Wow.
Here we go. And official's going to take an official timeout here. That's interesting. We'll see what they're.
I think J-Bo Cook is down.
Yeah. Did he hit him so hard?
Wow.
It's going to be an injury timeout. All injury timeouts here on NetSN this year are sponsored by Karen Murphy with Century 21. We'll be right back.
Karen Murphy with Century 21 is on your team, assisting with buying or selling a home. You can count on this math teacher to find the best deal and get you the win. Call her for your real estate needs at 903-571-5882.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas for proven, trusted medical care. You have a
Cook able to get off on his own power, and 2nd down and little 12 for Henderson. That's caught. Nice catch there. That was number 7, Jabraden King.
Gonna be yard short.
So pretty close. They're gonna mark it. They're gonna give him the 1st down.
Yep. You think they'll go Philadelphia Eagles here?
Well, they got Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
They got I don't see Jalen Hurd out there. It's a problem. Henderson doesn't get in a hurry here.
They don't.
They take their time on offense. So we got Howard with 3 backs with him in the backfield. They're going to run it with the big man, Irvin again, and
big stop by the Bulldog.
He's going to get maybe 2.
2.5 maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be 2nd down and about 8, and as Cook comes back onto the field. Good to see. There we go. Handoff fakes. Howards tries to get Jackson. Actually, it'd be better if he dropped it. I think he would have lost a yard there if he had caught it. But it's going to be incomplete, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Going to bring up the 3rd down for the Lions.
Henderson's had chances in this first quarter. They got to this point. They aren't able to move the chains when they really need to here. And
I remember last year when Chapel Hill started off slow against Henderson and ended up winning 41-10.
Here we go.
They hadn't had big opportunities. Well, they have.
Howard back to pass. Throws out here to his left. Caught by Jackson. He's going to pick up the first down. So, big third down conversion for Henderson.
And that was just a simple play.
Yeah.
Get it to your best player.
Nothing fancy.
Joshua Castaneda going to bring up a first down to the Lions.
Clock ticking now. We got less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Yet some interesting formations for Henderson. A while ago they had 3 in the backfield. Now they got 4 wide, 3 out to the far side for Howard. And he's looking that direction, feeling the pressure. And guess who it is again, Christian? It's Trevor Brooks. I'm saying that, and I'm gonna quote Vince on this. He's getting the big piece of chicken tonight.
Yeah, he is.
As Brooks just came out of nowhere.
At the end of the first period.
And
I think he stole chicken from Chicken Express.
Well, watch this as this is the end of the period, but Brooks again is, I mean, him and Howard are going to get to know each other real well tonight.
And he's probably their best rusher on the team when it comes to them playing linebacker.
That's going to do it for one quarter here in Chapel Hill. Bulldogs lead 14-0 right here on NSN. We'll be right back for the second quarter.
Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of NSN. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it is across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felt, or to be professionally aligned.
Back here on NSN, it's a second down and 18 as Howard steps up in the pocket.
Oh, wow.
And he's got a little space down the left side, and he's going to be forced out of bounds at around the, looks like around the 18 or 19 yard line. We'll see where the ref marks. I think it's the 18.
He got away with 172, held Jose Moreno on that one.
Howard did a good job of seeing there was nobody open, and there was a lot of green grass in front of him. Took advantage. So I think this is the closest that Henderson has had the ball to the goal line here tonight. We'll see if they're able to take advantage. He's got 2 backs, 1 on each side, and he's got 3 wides. Handoff. Ooh, hit really hard by
Davion
Ross. ADR, as we call him here on NSN. All day Ross. But not before he was able to pick up a few yards there. It's going to be spotted at around the
he picked up
15
about
or
3.
16, yeah. But Starling was moving. He had some speed there until he met Ross, and then it was.
If I'm Chapel Hill,
stopped.
I'm still sending pressure against Henderson. You have to keep doing that this whole game.
So Howard in the gun again. Looking left. A lot of pressure from behind. And I guess the catch was made over there, and
he threw it behind him. So it was a backward pass.
That was a interesting play there, as play kind of stopped for a minute, and then Chapel decided to tackle him. They don't hear the whistle.
Yeah.
Keep going. The Starling was not down. So third down here. They've had a lot of third and longs tonight. Henderson has. This is an important one here. I don't know what kind of field goal kicker they have, but I mean, from right here, you're looking at somewhere around 35 yards. So want to try to pick up at least half of this if they want to shot at a decent field goal. Oh, and the ball was just dropped.
And kick a field goal.
You got Deshaun Jackson dropped the ball there, and they're going to send on the field goal unit. We'll see where they spot it down at here. Are they set the tee down? Looks like they're going to set it down at the 24, so it's going to make it a 34-yard field goal attempt here for Henderson. This is Alex. Oh, actually, they have 3 kickers on the team. I'm not sure which one this is. Maybe it's Diaz, I think, 88.
He got it.
Oh, a nice kick there. It's up and good.
And hit the camera.
And that was Diaz, 88. So Henderson puts their first points on the board of the night. They trail Chapel Hill 14-3. We'll be right back here on NSN. Back here on NSN is Henderson set to kick off. It'll be Diaz kicking off for Henderson. He's going to little pooch kick. Ball hits, rolls, fielded by Mayfield about the 13-yard line. Mayfield makes a couple of guys miss, and here he goes. Yeah. He's got a room. Mayfield, 2-man to beat. Cuts it back up the field. Javen Mayfield, kickoff return, 87 yards for the touchdown. Wow.
This student section is having a lot of dust. I don't think that's from them.
Ooh, man, oh man. What a return by Javen Mayfield. Campos in for the PAT. Kick, snap good, hold good, kick up, and it's good. We have a flag. They'll probably take it on the kickoff, I would assume here. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what we have on that that replay, Christian.
Legal substitution.
Kick fielded by Mayfield right about the 13. Here he goes. Finds a little crease up the middle, breaks one tackle there, and then just gets outside and just outruns everybody. I like that he cut it back too right here. Cuts it back up the field and gets away from that last defender. And
to be honest, I knew he was gone when he got past 50.
So big return there for Mayfield. And so Chapel Hill looks like Campos will be kicking off here back to Henderson again. So Chapel Hill offense is like, hey, what about us guys? They've only been, is it just the one possession?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you had the punt return, the
punt return,
kickoff return. I think I know who's going to be the special teams player of the week.
Yep.
I think that's already locked up here.
Might be the MVP of the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking at, hey, he scored. Can he get it? Can he catch a touchdown too? It was already punt return, kickoff return. I mean, he doesn't play defense a whole lot. Well, yes, he does. Well, he plays sometimes. It could be interception return, and
yeah.
I mean, we're halfway there. He could score all the ways. As Campos kicks it back deep into the end zone, Henderson just lets it drop, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 25.
That's back for the Henderson Lions. Going to start at 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Lions.
You got some scores? Get us some scores.
Yeah,
Christian.
I do.
We got some good scores. I'm sure we have some here in the area. See what we got coming up. Ooh, Ooh, over in Bullard. Dallas Christian. Not you, Christian. Dallas Christian. 28-0 over Brookhill in the first quarter.
Tyler Legacy is up on Rose City 20-10.
Bullard over Rusk right now, 14-0 in Rusk.
And Dangerfield over Quinn City, 34-0 in the second quarter.
Howard pitches to Jackson. He's going to take it around in the left side, forced out of bounds. Maybe a gain of about 4 or 5 yards on the play.
And Longview is up on McKinney North 22-7. And the Tyler Hyde Lufkin game is going to be something to watch.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get us a score on that before the night's over. So it's going to be second down and about 6 here for Henderson. Longview over McKinney North, 22-7 early. And nice run. Almost enough for the first down. See, was that? Yeah, that was our man again, Starling.
Yep.
And it's going to bring up third down and short one. We'll see if they. I'd give it to Irvin. He seems to.
I would. He's very consistent.
A power runner up the middle here with a short yardage situation. We'll see.
31. And they're probably going to run up the middle again. That's if they don't give it to Deshaun Jackson.
Here we go. Starling is in the backfield with Howard.
Wow.
Oh, and that's a huge penalty, Christian.
It's going to be on Atkinson.
Ball start. Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty.
You got a third and short there, looking to keep the drive going, and you basically just it's a breakdown there on your offensive line. You can't have that happen right there. White House up over Mount Pleasant early, 14-0 in the second quarter.
That's going to be a good one.
Howard looking left. He's got a man. It was caught.
It was incomplete.
Oh, was it? Did he drop it?
He did.
Wow.
Mason Jones.
Thought he had it. Yeah, I thought he had caught it.
If only Texas high school football had instant replay.
Yeah.
I mean, we do here, but, you know, replay it, look at it, see if he caught it or not. And
yeah, we don't have all the good angles like we would need in this game anyway.
Yeah.
So back to punt for Henderson. It's like number 42, and Mayfield. They're standing in front of Mayfield. They're like, no, we can't let you touch it. The ball's going to roll dead at the 22-yard line. So Chapel's offense
finally comes back on.
There should be plenty arrested.
Yeah.
They're up 21-3, and they've only had one drive so far. No, and if you're Chapel Hill too, you want to get that offense some reps because they just having a rough week last week.
Yeah.
Want to get them back in the groove and haven't been able to yet.
Yeah, haven't been able to. And Ricky Stewart last week, despite an 192-yard game, that's one thing that they're gonna have to do again tonight. But we'll see here.
Brisbane hand to Stewart up the middle. Got some room. Up breaks a couple tackles. Kicks it outside to the right. Down the sideline, Stewart. Nice run by Ricky Stewart.
And one thing, the fact that Anthony Newman chased him down is impossible in my opinion. Because Ricky Stewart, I said this a couple weeks ago, I hope they didn't trade for Usain Bolt because he is really, really fast.
He's pretty fast, yeah. I have to agree with you on that. And Brisbane steps up in the pocket, looks out to his left. Cam Kelly here on the outside, looking for some room. And he's into the end zone for the Chapel Hill touchdown. Now I have to ask, that almost looked like a block in the back over here. Did you see that? It was close. It was close.
It was close. I think Blaylock got away with one.
And I'm sure we'll see it here in just a second, but man.
Brisbane looked like Bryce Young out there on that play. Little point guard action.
Kick is up, and it's good. So let's take a look at that. So here we go. Here's the pass outside. So he tosses it over here to Kelly. It was right up here. It was right. Oh, yeah. I think it might have got away with one there. That was at Blaylock, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
So Chapel Hill gets away with one there, but they'll take it. So with 8:17 to go here in the first half, Chapel Hill now leads 28-3. All touchdowns this season are sponsored by our man Hector Garcia and Precision Scanning Services. We'll be right back after a quick break.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Back here on NSN. Christian, what'd I say? We could see a basketball score?
Yeah.
It's looking pretty close to that. As we have 8 minutes still to go in the first half, and it's already 28-3 Chapel Hill here. Campos with a high kick. It's going to be fielded. It's like by number 24 of Henderson.
They got away with a holding call, and it didn't matter.
That's Corey Harper on the return.
Blaylock made the tackle.
Nice job by Blaylock.
Number 24 on the carry, stopped by number 15, Demercion Blaylock.
Second quarter here, a game on NetSN.
Carthage only up 8-0.
That's one of the games that we talked about that could be close. That is, that's pretty, it's not shocking, but.
Oh, we got an updated score. Yeah. It's 15-14. Carthage, 12, basically just started the second quarter there. And they got a 4th and 6. Man, they're going to pass.
Wow.
Oh, conversion for Carthage. Man, if you're not, if you got another TV up, put the Carthage Center game on NetSN up on their other TV. It's a good one over there.
I mean, do you see these Carthage receivers? I looked it up before I got here today, and they're like, you see 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", 6'4".
Huh.
I mean, they've got some big receivers.
Yeah, they just growing big over there.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, Henderson here. Howard's going to hand off, and Day Ross says, no, again. Thank you. It's taken down immediately. I think that was number 2 again on the carry, Starling. But the question is for Sinners, can they ever stop Carthage? It's not going to be whether or not they can score them. I think we know they can. It's going to be stopping them on defense. So Howard in the gun. 2nd down and 10. Looks left. He's got a man. It's Deshaun Jackson again. And he's going to get up to about the 15-yard line. So
to 16.
The mark of the 16?
Yeah.
Okay, so the 16, then it's going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Going to bring a 3rd down for the Henderson Lions. Come on, Bulldog fans, make some noise.
So Henderson again, they've been stuck in 3rd and long a lot tonight. That's been the problem. Henderson, had to convert these tough plays here. Ball's loose. I think it was a bad snap.
I think they got it back. 70 recovered it, actually.
Let's take a look at that.
Covered by the line. It's going to be a 4th down for the
They're
Lions.
gonna punt again.
Here it is. Oop, yep, the ball was down, and yeah, he got it right back. Howard jumped right on it into that bottom of that pile. And now they're going to have to punt, yeah. So Mayfield back at around the 50-yard line to turn this punt. And it's a low one. It's going to take a bounce to him. He picks it up with a guy right in his face, and he's got some room on the right side. Wow, that was dangerous. Whew.
You don't want to do it too much.
Yeah, you can only get the good break every so often. Oh. Ooh. So Chapel Hill, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Chapel Hill Bulldog.
At the 37-yard line of Henderson. Stewart with the pitch back.
On a reverse.
Oh, wow. Dylan Johnson, he's going to try to throw. He's got Brisbane open and overthrew him.
I think they went a little late on that one.
Yeah. At some points, you just have to say, let's just take it and run with it.
Yeah.
Going to bring the 2nd down to the Bulldog.
I will say they haven't done as much of that. You know, last year you had Barry and McGregor. They did a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know, they'd flip it over, receiver pass stuff, and hadn't done that as much this year. Stewart up the middle, and he's just moving those legs and moving the chains. He's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like they're going to give it to him. Clock rolling. Got 5 minutes and 34 seconds here left, and Chapel just continue to, like clockwork, moving the ball down the field.
It's offsides. He got him beat.
Got him deep down the middle. Mayfield caught. Javen Mayfield with a hat trick. Punt return. Kickoff return. Receiving touchdown.
And we called it, didn't we?
Sideline warning. Henderson, the score is good.
So sideline warning on Henderson. And I believe I mentioned something about that earlier.
Yeah, you did.
And
I think we both called that one.
So let's go back and take a look at it here. We'll let them line up the extra point. Looks like in the kick this time is going to be number 30, Alvaro Mendez. Kind of getting all the kickers some love tonight. Don't want to tire out Campos' leg too much. A lot of extra points being up tonight. And he's up and it's good. So the score will be 35-3. You want to take a look at that again?
Yeah, I would love to.
Let's hit that Henderson replay.
And I'm going to explain it. I mean, look. I mean, it's one-on-one.
He's right up on him, too. He didn't give him much cushion.
And he just beats him off the line.
Yep. Brisbane just throws it up, and Mayfield's got him beat. Easy pitch and catch for the touchdown there. Wow. So can we just call who's the player of the game is right now? I mean,
between him and Trevor Brooks, right now, as of right now, it is Javen Mayfield.
Yeah. I mean, look, what's he got left? He just needs interception, pick six, right? I mean,
maybe a rushing touchdown.
Could you have a better game? I mean, I think that might be the only thing that you could add to his line.
And like we said all week, you know, this Chapel team is angry. They're upset. They're fired up after what happened last week, and we're seeing it. We're seeing their anger unfold here on the field.
Aiden Campos set to kick off here for Chapel Hill. It's like Jackson is deep, and he will let that ball go through the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 from the 25. We were talking about the Carthage game a while ago.
And they scored
And they did score. I think
23-14.
23-14 now. So, good game over there in center tonight. So it's about just under 10 minutes to go in the first half over there. So some good action going on tonight. ARP's up 12-0 in Quitman tonight.
Wow.
ARP needs that win to kind of keep pushing towards that 3rd spot in that district.
And Bullets are 14-0 over Rusk.
Handoff up the middle, and Trevor Brooks has a hold of him, and he's not going anywhere. Looks like that's going to be
Dallas Gibson on play.
Let's see, it's Starling again. Yep, Starling on the carry. Lindale 16, Palestine 13. 11 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. It's a close one down there in Palestine. That game, I'm surprised it's not halftime yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. Because they just run the clock out every single game.
Run, both teams. Howard back to pass. Oh, he's hit! Get the license plate of that truck.
Jamari Davis.
Woo, my goodness.
Big stop by number 54, Jamari Davis.
Man.
Bring up a 3rd down for the Henderson Lions.
I want to see where that Mack Truck Davis came from. Let's take a look.
They just
right
let
up
him
the
through.
middle, and boom! Goodness gracious. So here we go, 3rd down and a long way, about 20. And Howard's looking for some help, and he's not going to find it. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by Chapel Hill.
Going to bring up a 1st.
Chapel Hill will take over 1st and goal from inside the 5. And Howard was just looking for some help here. There was nobody there, and the ball came out, and let's see who ended up getting on it. Couldn't really tell. They were fighting on it, but there was one of the D linemen that jumped on the ball, and this is going to be a pretty simple possession here for the Bulldogs, looking to add to their 35-3 lead as
Ricky Stewart
just takes the ball himself, pushes forward, and
stopped at the 1.
Ooh. Really
close.
Only close there, and I reset that same play again. So they just lined it up again, and
from the 1-yard line.
Bill Stewart in it, quarterback at Wildcat quarterback.
He got it.
In for the touchdown. Ricky Stewart, 1-yard touchdown run.
Number 4 for Chapel Hill is out 1 play. It's just came off the field of play.
As his helmet came off, I don't think it matters. I don't think Ricky Stewart is kicking the extra point here.
I don't think he is either.
Now that might be funny.
Yeah.
To see him attempt an extra point.
Chad Johnson did it.
He could probably do it. Mendez in for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. With 3:11 left here in the half. Chapel Hill up 42-3 right here on NSN.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NSN with 3:11 to go here in the first half. We have a 42-3 lead for the Bulldogs, Christian. Kind of what we thought would happen is happening here.
Yeah, and they're getting angry.
As Campos kicks off, going to be backfielded by Deshaun Jackson inside the 10. And Trevor Brooks says, hello. My name is Trevor Brooks. I'd like to ride. See, just took him down on his back there, and Henderson's going to start 1st and 10 from the 20. Try to get some more updated scores for you here while we have some time. If you haven't downloaded our NetSN app, go ahead and do so. We have our streams, scores, standings, schedules. We have pick'ems every week. We have polls, all kinds of stuff on our NetSN app, so make sure you go tune in. Also, our podcasts are there. We have one every week on NetSN. We have two different shows as
incomplete.
Howard's pass intended over here for number 7.
And Mayfield got away with one.
Jabraden King. We have a weekly wrap-up show every week. We'll wrap up this week's games next Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. We also have our Beast from the East show released every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. where we will look at next week's games and we'll tell you who we're going to pick and why, and we'll argue and discuss back and forth. A lot of good stuff here on NSN. And that's going to be handed off again to Starling. He's going to get maybe 5 yards that time. And we've got a timeout.
Sterling on the run, stopped by Kendall Allen.
Let's see who called time.
First charge, time at the half.
Chapel Hill will take their first charge timeout of the half. We'll take it with them. With 2:49 left in the half, Chapel Hill leads 42-3 right here on NSN. Back here on NSN as we've got a flag on this one as Henderson moves.
5-yard penalty.
Looks like someone on the offensive line there, and we'll back them up 5. Make it 3rd down and 10. Or looks like we're going to mark it at 9. 3rd down and 9. Don't forget, if you're looking for the halftime shows, switch over to our YouTube channel. We'll have the video and audio of our halftime shows. Both Henderson and Chapel Hill's band and drill teams will be performing.
Hey, Britt, the blitz again.
Woo. Howard, and Deshaun Jackson had a chance at the 40 to make the catch. A lot of pressure coming up the middle, Christian.
It was. They are... Literally, I'm telling you, this defense from last week is angry. They really, really are.
Well, they've only allowed 3 points so far, so I'd say it's a pretty good performance. So Henderson back to punt. Looks like that's going to be number 40. Vasquez back to punt for Henderson.
I thought they were going to fake there.
48. I actually don't have him on the roster. So
he got it again.
Mayfield, and they brought him down this time. So 48 on Henderson is their punter, and he is not on the roster that we have. Apologize for that. But Chapel Hill will get the ball with 2:35 left here in the first half. And I don't know if you feel this way, Christian, but I feel like that we haven't seen a whole lot of Chapel Hill's offense.
We really haven't. And normally it's guys like Demetrius Brisbane and Ricky Stewart that's scoring, but Javen Mayfield is taking over this whole game.
So here we go. Brisbane in the gun. Handoff Stewart. Stewart looking for a hole. Breaks a couple of tackles.
Man,
run through some more tackles and pushes forward and gets the first down. You got some scores?
Yeah, Tyler High trailing Lufkin 10-6. And then Lancaster is up 17-0 on West Mesquite. Overton is up on Alto 21-20 at the half. And then West Rusk is up on Troop 7-2 right now. Athens is up on Kilgore.
What?
Yes.
What's that score?
14-7. Well, excuse me. It was vice versa. Sorry.
Oh, Kilgore's for okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Kilgore.
All right. You were scaring me there for a minute. I was like, whoa, wait a second. Is it Friday the 13th again? What, the second quarter?
The app actually switched back the score.
Okay. So that's still a close game there, Athens in Kilgore. What's
Athens
that?
is 5-2.
Yeah, 137 left over there.
They can make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're definitely still in the fight. You know, I think right now you're looking between Chapel Hill, Kilgore, Lindale, Palestine, and Athens are your 5 teams looking for 4 spots. I'm thinking Henderson's not looking like they're going to be fighting for that spot, and Jacksonville's struggling too. Brisbane with the keep, going to pick up.
Oh, wow, he fumbled.
Oh, they marked him down.
If they didn't, Ricky Stewart was gone.
Yeah.
He was gone again.
Well, they marked him down. I'm not sure. We'll take a look at it here and see what we can see here. See if he was down. And he was actually on top of the guy, so I don't think he was down. But anyway, back to the action here is Reardon was open.
Wow.
Brisbane couldn't find him. So 148 left. Maybe 3rd and 8 here. This is a weird 42-3.
It is.
This doesn't feel like the game is this, I guess, this high of scoring for Chapel Hill. As Brisbane rolls right, finds his man Kelly.
Oh, wow, they said he dropped it.
Oh, incomplete.
I don't know about that one.
Well, we'll see if we have that. Let's take a look. Here's the replay. Brisbane over. It's Kelly.
Oh, man.
It's just tough. Kind of hard to see. We're on this other side with a.
If we zoomed in, I'm telling you.
It was close. Yeah, it was close. So here we go. Chapel Hill's going to go for it. 4th and 8 from the Henderson 48. Oh, you got movement out here.
They might punt after this.
Oh, you can't have
Smith.
You can't have that on your receiver moving.
And you know what's funny? I'm surprised that's one guy who doesn't play that much that I think that Chapel Hill needs to involve more. Jalen Smith, I think that he, you know, I know Cameron Kelly is out there and he's their biggest receiver, but Jalen Smith, I think I'd throw the ball to him some.
Well, that's one way to not help your chances to be out there on the field is do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So now it's 4th and 13. Brisbane back to pass. Got a lot of pressure. He's going to scramble out to his right. He's got a lot of green grass, and he's going to pick up the first down across the 40.
We got somebody to get it.
The problem is we have some laundry in the backfield.
Oh,
no. And here's the referee's call. Probably holding. And it is holding. Let's go back and take a look and see if we can see the holding, Christian. Is it right here?
I think it was on Dylan Drummond. Back in the I think he held the guy's jersey when he took him back. They're going to punt.
So 2 penalties.
Which you should punt here. I mean, it's not a rush. I mean, you got a minute and 29 left on the clock in the second. You're up 42-3. So
yeah. 2 penalties there in a row for Chapel Hill's now going to force their hand to punt. Back deep for Henderson will be Deshaun Jackson, and Henderson jumped. Were they drawn off?
Could Chapel Hill go for it again?
I don't know. 5 yards.
And I wouldn't. I think that, I mean, you never know with this Bulldogs team, but, you know, I think.
I mean, they went for it on 4th and 13 last time, but.
I wouldn't be shocked if they went for it here. But
I mean, you got Trevor Brooks back punting.
And he's a good punter.
Could you see him taking off with it?
Nah, I think they're going to play it safe.
There's not really a need to go for it or do anything like that. As Brooks with a booming punt.
Look out.
20-yard lines where it hits. It's going to roll inside the 10, and Henderson picks it up.
He picked it up.
Wow, and they're going to be tackled around the 8 or 9 yard line there.
And Nathan Young made the tackle. That wasn't smart.
Whew.
Corey Harper picked it up, and
it's dangerous. All it takes is a muff there, and you give Chapel Hill the ball inside the 10 with less than a minute to go after you just held them. Now, you're Henderson here, Christian. Do you just take a knee and get to the half as fast as possible?
Against this Chapel Hill team, I would. When you're down 42-3 at the half, I mean, I saw this a couple of weeks ago when a certain team in Central Texas, China Spring, they were up 50-20 at halftime, and Alvarado decided to, not play it safe, and it was picked off and taken back.
Oh, it's Howard.
Yeah.
I mean,
it almost translated to what I just said.
Debo Cook was almost gifted an early Christmas present there, Christian. I mean, it was literally him and then the white end zone down there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one risk right there. We'll see if Coach Baker decides to take another. And the problem now is the clock stop.
And they run it here.
If they throw it again and incomplete, they're going to run it with Starling. And Brooks finds him. It's going to bring him down after a gain of about 5 or 6. And Chapel Hill will take a timeout. Now, it shows that they only have one left. And it being 3rd down, it's interesting. Because if Henderson decides just to run it here, that's the end of the half. So I don't know. If they had 2 timeouts, I could see a timeout, but you never know. 26 seconds to go.
With 26 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Got any more scores?
I think I have a couple.
Okay.
Wow, Big Sandy's up on Egan Grove. Actually, that was the final.
That was
22-14.
Yeah, that was from last night.
Wow.
Ooh, Dallas Christian over Brookhill right now, almost halftime, 49-0.
And Carthage is still up on center, 23-14. Arp over Quitman, 26-8.
And Howard in the gun. He's going to hand it to Starling, and he's going to pick up the first down. And
I think they're just going to let the clock. Oh wow, they took a timeout.
Well, I think the clock just stopped for the stop the chains. They're gonna run it through here.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna do it for the first half here.
You're Henderson. You played safe.
Yeah. Well, they're lined up to snap it, and Howard's back to throw here, and caught by number 5, Caleb Tate. And that's going to do it for the first half of play here in Chapel Hill as the Bulldogs lead the Lions 42-3. Make sure you jump over to the YouTube channel. The video feed will be coming up shortly of our halftime performances of both bands and drill teams. We'll be back for the second half action right here on NSN. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field is the award-winning Henderson High School Line Pride Marching Band. The Line Pride Band will be performing the Region 21 UIL Marching Competition tomorrow evening at 6:45. The band's performance tonight will include Festival Fanfare by William, arranged by Sugg, Them Bases March by G.H. Huffin, Cyrus the Great by K.L. King, and Spine of the Devil March by Wayman Bullock. Come on, I'm coming.
They don't have yet. I don't think they're going to get it. Please go around the yard line, half over in between half and line.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field are the Henderson High School Linettes. Please put your hands together for these ladies as they perform a prom routine to the Lady Gaga hit, Bad Romance.
And it's probably not Bad Romance. We were in the Henderson song Bad Romance. And then prom routine. Well, that might be on the coaching director. That is Bad Romance. That ain't no prom routine. And
The band is under the field direction of drum majors Mason Gaskell and Kinga Miranda. Feature drummer is Avery Bryan. Superintendent of schools is Dr. Kirsten Lamb, and high school principal is Mrs. Shannon Dickerson.
Katie will be in there. Katie's stopping.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's halftime festivities. Please give a hand to the Chapel Hill Bulldog Band and Highlighter Field Team. Officers from left to right are Lieutenant Jaylene Sandoval, First Lieutenant Daisy Kisson, Lieutenant Judy Smith, Lieutenant Sadie Stewart, Lieutenant Aileen Renteria, and in the center, Captain Georgia Blake. Special officers are Annette Argote, Rosalinda Fernandez, Sadie Durango, Emily Vasquez, and head social officers, Daphne Delgadillo. Highlighters would like to thank the following sponsors: Quality T-shirt prints, RJB Home Investments, Exceptional Urgent Care, Samuel's Floor Services LLC, San Amigo LLC, and a Stepping Stone School. And now, watch the Highlighters as they perform a flashy stringer jazz routine to It's My Life. Highlighter of the week is Daniela Estrada. Spirit Girl of the week is Tori Scott. The highlighters under the direction of Katie Hewitt and Allison Moran. Ladies and gentlemen, the best of the best, the award-winning Chapel Hill Highlighters. And now, please welcome to the field your Chapel Hill Trailers. perform a dazzling routine for kings and queens.
It's all good. Yeah, my CPA says I have to donate so much per year. So
Look, 5 more minutes.
and I don't mind when it goes towards a good cause.
Are you in a video? Yeah. No, I'm gonna wait until they get over here.
And it's doing its thing too on YouTube. So.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your 2023 Chapel Hill Bulldog Band. The band is being led onto the field by drum majors Jordan Fair and Zoe Massey, and senior high school major Katie Child. They will be performing the UNL Precision Military Marching Drill to Firebird Spanking and Victor Smart. So now we're waiting for the sunrise in Chicago Bulls.
Kennedy, get the thing. Joe, pick up the disc. If I can text him, he's on his phone right now.
Is that from their girls?
From Henderson.
Yeah. Something over there too. There's some cards over there. Over at the 32-yard line. All kinds of trash.
How slippery those things are.
I know. nothing they're doing is looking down at their feet. Get it now.
State Military Marching Contest Thursday, October 25th at McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas.
I know, go to a football game. I hate it when that happens.
Dang.
I know.
Gotta take a day off. Man.
And then I have media day Tuesday for Dallas Sidekicks, so that's where we get all of our official photos and talk to the media about the upcoming season and all
That'd be
that
fun,
stuff.
though. That's exciting stuff.
Last year, I was kind of no,
You've done it before, right?
Yeah. Last year was my first year, so it's kind of cool. But they asked me. But see, last year I was just director of stats for the team, so a lot of people want to talk to me. This year I'm probably going to talk to them.
They're like, we already know you.
Yeah, I know. You're a has-been.
Been there, done that.
Exactly.
Old news. Well, I guess we won't see you next week, but we'll see you for the last home game.
Yeah, we're going to have a whole crew. So we're going to have like 3 or 4 camera shots out here.
Yeah, because that's senior night.
So we're going to have the whole thing. I'll be on the field probably.
Sounds good. We'll see you there.
And if y'all walk close up, we're going to have time of our field. I can make sure I'm down there.
Bulldog into the second half. Bulldog
Back here on Medicine, Brett Swing alongside of the Christian Blevins. Richardson's second half action here at Bulldog Stadium here at Chapel Hill. Christian, thoughts on the first half?
I think Chapel Hill did exactly what they set out to do. They got injury. Their offense and defense was very explosive, especially Javen Mayfield, who he basically just filled up the stat sheet. So he's probably going to be the MVP of the game. But right now, if you're Henderson, you're in survival mode.
So Henderson, little pooch kick, fielded by, it's like Jonah Reardon at about the 45-yard line where he'll be taken down. And Chapel Hill will start there with good field position, 1st and 10. Now the question is, how long will the starters stay in the game? I think that's the main question here, as it's a 39-3, or 39-point game, 42-3 game. We'll see. I know Chapel Hill needs to get some work for their offensive guys because of coming off the last week's kind of rusty-looking performance that they had.
Yeah, I think probably after this quarter.
One quarter.
If they go 50 plus to 3, I think that's when they're going to take their starters out, which I would, because next week, Athens is competing with Kilgore. So that could be a tough game, and they're 5-2.
Number 3,
well, they're going to start off a little slow. They're going to back them up 5 yards. Not the way you really want to start the third quarter here. So 1st and 15 now for Chapel Hill. Brisbane fakes the handoff to Stewart. He'll run up the middle. Ooh, ball's kind of juggled there. And, wow, that was close, Christian. It was like he was juggling a hot potato there for a minute.
Yeah. And that's one thing that happened last week. You can't make mistakes coming out of half. You can't feel comfortable with yourself, even if you are up 42-3.
Yeah, you want to work on some things here. You want to work on things that you need to work on for future games. Don't want to come out and do anything and get sloppy here with it. Brisbane. Going to pass here to the near side.
Oh, wow.
Javen Mayfield ducked.
I'm
not sure what happened there.
I think he was.
And that was a scramble from earlier. But, yeah, I don't know. That would look strange.
Yeah, and I think Mayfield was supposed to run a slant route, I think.
It looked like he thought it was for somebody over his head. It was very weird there. 3rd down and 11.
And Henderson is playing 5 to 7 yards off the ball.
Stewart, the hole, and he is gone. Stewart crosses the 20, 10, touchdown, Bulldogs. Ricky Stewart, 55-yard touchdown run.
And that's the one thing I said, they cannot start off slow, and that Chapel Hill got a big one. That's Ricky Stewart is their ace in the hole, pretty much.
Having trouble moving the ball? Hand it to Ricky.
Yep. It's like in baseball, he's kind of like their closing pitcher.
Mendez in the kick, and PAT is good. So another touchdown for Chapel Hill, makes it 49-3. Let's see if we got that touchdown run here for Ricky Stewart. Nothing fancy here. I mean, he just really, the hole was there for him. Line did a good job. Just found a little crease and boom, like he shot out of a rocket, and then he outruns everybody to the end zone. I mean, all touchdowns this year sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. We'll be right back.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you
Back here on Edison. Well, 52 seconds into the second half, Christian, we have a touchdown drive already. Chapel Hill on the board again. As it's kicked over toward their far sideline, and a nice tackle. That was number 24 on the return for Henderson, Corey Harper.
Griffin on the tackle.
Number 13, Connor Griffin on the stop.
And that's shocking. He's the backup quarterback.
To bring up a first down for the Henderson.
He got a lot of high fives coming over the sideline. It's like, let me in the action. So Henderson will get the ball for the first time this half. Right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Hand off. It's like Starling again. Not a lot of room up the middle. He pushes through, though, and ends up getting a 5 yards. Not a bad run. Looked like there wasn't a whole lot of room there.
It wasn't. And Chapel is doing something that they didn't do last week. They're stuffing the holes.
Number 2 starting on the run, stopped by Thurkill, number 65.
At the half over on the other game we've got, Carthage put up a 50-burger on Henderson, 51-20. Oh, and a nice play there by Starling.
He got a little bit of Day-Day Ross, a little bit.
But yeah, 51-20 at the half. Carthage just kind of put on the gas pedal there in that second quarter. So Henderson with the first down now. The ball's going to be spotted at the 41-yard line of Henderson. We'll see what Howard and company do here on 1st and 10. It's going to look left. Going to throw out to number 7 for Henderson. That's Jabraden King. It's going to give him a pickup of about 4.
Pass off by number 7, Jabraden King. Bring up a second down.
Hand off. It's like Starling, and no gain there on the play.
He's starting on the run, stopped by number 90, Kendall Allen. It'll be 3rd down for the Henderson Lions. Come on, Bulldog fans.
There we go.
For your Bulldogs.
3rd down and 8.
They got away with the false start.
And Howard rolls to his right. He's got a little room. And he's going to be chased out of bounds, short of the 50, about the 49-yard line.
They're probably going to go for it.
12-inch Howard.
I mean, you're
on the
down
run.
42-3. Sorry, excuse me, 49-3. I don't see in a scenario where you punt.
Fourth down and 2 for the Henderson Lions.
So 4th and 2. It's probably a must go for it here, you would say.
Yeah,
down
you have no
by
choice.
46 points. I mean,
Yeah. You don't have any choice at this point.
we'll see what Henderson pulls out of the bag of tricks here. 4th down and 2. We'll see if they run Starling up the middle. It's been decent success in this drive. They give it to him. And
I don't think he got it.
I don't think so either. They're gonna looks like they're gonna mark him at the 50, and if that's where they mark him, which is what the line judge is coming in with, then it's going to be Chapel Hill ball, 1st and 10.
First down for your Bulldogs.
And nice stop there on defense by the Bulldogs.
First down, Chapel Hill.
So they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10 from the 50.
It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line.
And Brisbane and Stewart and company return and are in the backfield here. Brisbane is going to drop back to pass. He's looking long. He's got Mayfield on the sideline. Mayfield caught! Touchdown Bulldogs! 50-yard touchdown pass. Mayfield from Brisbane.
That was easy.
And we got Laundry back here.
Oh, man.
Looks like roughing the passer, so that touchdown will stand. And Chapel Hill goes up 55-3. Wow, what a play. Nice throw by Brisbane.
It was. And that's one thing you've seen from him this year. He's not forcing passes like he is.
Yeah, touchdown number 4 for Mayfield.
Wow.
We got the touchdown tracker. We need it up on the board here. It's kick.
Kick is good by Raul Mendez.
Well, Mendez is good. So it's 7:29. Let's go back and see if we can take a look at this play, Christian. You know, we don't see this up very often where Brisbane just drops back to pass. Stayed in the pocket. We'll see here as he takes a snap. Mayfield's on the far side, kind of just halfway runs. Oh, this is the touchdown by Stewart. I didn't even get. Where's my Mayfield touchdown? Well, oh well. Anyway, he was lined up out here by himself, and just nobody was there. He kind of juggled it for a minute.
Yeah.
But it was able to maintain possession and run in. That's impressive. It's impressive. He's over there counting his touchdowns on the side, I think. He got one. Okay. They're having fun down there on the sideline as Stewart's like, man, you're making my night easy yet. So 56-3. That penalty is going to be assessed right here, Christian, on that roughing the passer.
Yeah, and they're going to spot it at the 45.
So Campos is going to be kicking, try to make it through the uprights here. From 40.
To be honest with you, I'd probably onside kick it.
Yeah.
You get the ball back.
Henderson's lined up past 10 yards from the ball here. And Campos boots it, and it's going to almost hit the play clock over there behind the goal post, but they'll start from the 25.
Be a touchback for the Henderson Lions. Going to start at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Henderson Lions.
So Henderson's going to try to come up with something else here. I don't know what you do right now if you're Henderson. You just keep trucking along and keep doing the best you can. But, man. So here we go. 1st and 10. Howard's by himself. He's got Jackson in motion here. He's going to flip it to him. And Dede Ross looks like he's going to chase him down there for a short gain for Jackson.
Number 11, Deshaun Jackson on the run. Stopped by Dede Ross.
So all day Ross with the tackle. Bring up second down and about 7 for Henderson. See if we can try to find some more scores here as we get into the second half. Howard, hands off. Who that was that time? It wasn't Starling. Like it was 22 that time. That's Irvin. Looks like my man at Zigby got a field goal over there, so it's now 49-3. Wow. Brook Hill, he got on the board.
Bring up third down for the Henderson Lions. Make some noise.
Send the blitz again.
Starling around the left side picks up the first down. Nice run. Let's see, we got Bullard is now only up 14-7 in the third quarter there. Tyler High is now taking the lead over Lufkin,
wow.
20-17. Good game there in the fourth quarter.
That's a big playoff. That's a big playoff game right there. Well, big playoff contingencies right there.
So Palestine trails Lindale at half, 36-27 over in Palestine. See, we got Legacy trails Roy City 31-20 in the third quarter. Beckville at half up 40-14 over Frankson. As Howard throws it outside, incomplete. Hallsville staying close to Pine Tree tonight. Pine Tree only up 10-7 going into the fourth quarter.
Wow.
How about this score? West Russ 7, Troop 2?
It's been like that since halftime.
Wow, man.
Junior cheerleader, big happy
it's not what I was expecting in that game.
And Kilgore and Athens just started back. That score is still 14-7. Athens is giving Kilgore a little bit of fight.
Here we go. Howard back to pass on 2nd and 10. It's got a man there caught, but he is sworn by a pack of dogs. That was Braden King on the reception. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 now for Henderson.
It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Henderson Lions. Let's make some noise, Bulldog fans.
So here we go. Howard's got 3 receivers out to the far side of the field now on 3rd and 5. Kind of an interesting formation here. Nobody's in the back.
They got 3 receivers out to the left.
Throw a short pass. Oh, he's going to step back.
Going deep. Oh, man.
And couldn't find anybody. I think it was intended for Deshaun Jackson.
It was.
But he wasn't really anywhere near the
intended for Deshaun
ball.
Jackson. Going to bring up a 4th down for the Lions.
Another 4th down here for Henderson. And again, they're in go-for-it mode at this point.
And I think he was trying to hit him on a corner route to the sideline.
So Henderson taking their time here, making a decision on a play. So here we go.
Send Jackson in motion.
Yep. Howard back to pass, looking left. Going deep down the left side. A lot of Bulldogs there.
That's incomplete.
And it is. Looks like that was intended for number 2, Starling. Tailback out for that.
Number 2, Starling,
and Chapel Hill will now take over on the turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the Henderson 40. So offense will return to the field here. We'll see. I'll be interested to see at the end of this game, Christian, how many actually offensive plays that Chapel Hill's run. Because I feel like they haven't
run many.
Hasn't been a whole lot.
And I know they ran a lot last week, but today it's just been special teams and pretty much defense.
Yep. Brisbane drops back again, throwing deep. Got a man open. Oh! In and out of the hands of Dylan Johnson. Oh, I thought he had it. I think he saw pay dirt and didn't concentrate on making the catch there.
Bring up a second down.
Oh.
I mean, that was just a perfectly thrown ball. And I don't think you can get it there better than that.
Man, that's tough. That is tough. So, nice thrown ball there by Brisbane, but nonetheless, it'll be second down and 10 now. Reardon on a little around in here. He's going to run out of bounds at around the 35-yard line, so about 5 yards. They'll get half of what they need for the first. So they'll go
run by number 14.
Third down and 5 here.
Going to bring up a third down for the Bulldogs.
Oh, Brisbane looking for somebody. Oh, overshoots Reardon.
And just give you a little score here. Rusk has tied the game in the fourth quarter, 14-14 with Bullard.
Ooh, close one there in Rusk. It's a big game for Rusk. They're looking to try to – they've got Brownsboro coming up, I believe, next week.
Yeah, they do.
They've got to take care of Bullard first, and then evidently that Brownsboro – Rusk game would be a fourth place game. Whoever would be able to win that would be fourth place.
Kilgore scores.
Mayfield on a run. If he runs for a touchdown here. Oh.
He's already RVP.
He does pick up the first down on fourth down. But, man, I say just hand it off to him. Maybe put him in a quarterback, let him throw one.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Seems like everything he's touched tonight has been golden.
And Lindale is up on Palestine 36-27 at halftime.
Here we go. Brisbane back to pass again. Looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket and
got him.
Sacked. Can't get that number there, Christian. I don't know if you saw who that was. Looked like number 20.
I think it was 20. Yeah, that was Anthony Newman.
Brisbane. Hand off to Stewart, sorry. And,
wow.
Oh, nice tackle on the sideline there. Stewart's rustled out of bounds at around the 25.
Ricky Stewart on the run.
And Trevor Kahn kind of he got away with one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need all JV and junior high cheerleaders to meet at the blue trailer.
Here we go, Brisbane back to pass.
Fourth quarter.
Scrambles out to his right. He's going to keep it. And we got flags back here. He got the first down, but I think we're going to have a holding call.
It's going to be on Dylan Drummond.
Holding. Number 75 of the offense. 10-yard penalty for your spot. Third down.
Once again, all JV and junior high cheerleaders, please meet at the blue trailer for cleanup during fourth quarter.
So it's going to back Chapel Hill up, make this even a longer third down.
And you know, it's funny. Probably the one game that I still cannot believe that's close. Kilgore and Athens.
Okay.
21-14. Athens is having a pretty good season.
So third down and 17. Brisbane again.
Brought the blitz.
Steps up in the pocket. He's scrambled again and taken down. The ball may have came out. I think he's already down. First down, Chapel Hill. Great job by Brisbane. Or actually, I don't know that he got the first down. I think the chain guy was hidden over there.
Oh, wow.
He's going to be short because they were actually 3rd and 17. So now it's going to be 4th down and about 6, it looks like. Oh, and
they got it.
They got the jump, and unfortunately for Cameron Kelly.
Oh, wow.
Number 70.
Oh, they got the offensive line. So they're going to back Chapel Hill up 5. So interesting. As coaches are asking what they called here, and so I guess they thought that Chapel Hill moved before Henderson came across. So now it's 4th down and 11. Ball is at the 28-yard line there.
And just to give you one more score, Roy City came back against Tyler Legacy, and it's 31-20 right now in the 4th quarter.
Brisbane, back to pass, and into traffic. Oh, and we got a lot of jawing here.
Oh no!
And I believe this is going to be turnover on downs. Back to Henderson.
I think it'll be after the play is over.
After the play, sportsmanlike conduct, number 24 of the defense, taunting. That is number 24, first unsportsmanlike conduct foul for disqualification, first down.
So it's going to back Henderson up. Penalty on number 24, Corey Harper.
And Kilgore, Henderson might just run it down here.
Yeah, you got 47. Well, you got 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So we'll see what they decide to do. So Howard and Henderson's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him.
Henderson,
with 47 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter of play here in Chapel Hill. They lead 56-3 over Henderson. We'll be right back on NSN.
Cheryl Germany Higgins has lived in Chapel Hill all her life, and she and her team would love to help you invest your hard-earned money in a very conservative way at Income Portfolio Strategies. Over 40 years of banking and investment experience. Give her a call today at 903-509-2289.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NSN. Handoff up the middle to Starling. He's got some room, breaks some tackles, and chased down from behind.
Marcion Blaylock.
Tackled there at the 33-yard line. Nice run by Starling.
Marcion Blaylock.
Handoff, Starling again. That time he's met by some Chapel Hill linemen there and brought down. Going to lose a couple. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. So after 3 quarters of play here in Chapel Hill, Chapel Hill's 56, Henderson 3. We'll be right back for the 4th quarter here on NSN.
Bulldog, Henderson line 3. Let's go.
Be treated like family by a local team of experts to make sure your animal needs are fully stocked year-round. Over 7 tons of all your Lone Star feed needs are in stock daily, including Double Down Deer Feed, Rain Star Black Bag Cubes, Lone Star Game Bird Bird Seed, Lone Star All-Stock Cattle and Horse Feeds, Hay Stretcher, Bull and Heifer Developer, and a wide range of Lone Star Poultry Feeds as well. Feed a dog of any breed and size with Victor and Lone Star Premium Dog Foods. Find them on the corner of Bascom Road and Spur 248, right in the heart of Bulldog Country.
Elder Feed and Supply, proud sponsor of the Bulldog Sports Network.
Back here in the fourth quarter on NSN as Henderson picks up the first down.
5, Tyrell Gossel to stop and bring up a second down for the Henderson Lions.
So second down and 10 for Henderson. Howard throws it out wide, caught by number 7. That's King again. Going to pick up enough for the first down. Henderson's moved the ball well at times tonight, Christian.
They are.
I mean, you can tell they've got some promise. And Coach
right
Baker.
Right now, Chapel Hill's backups are in, which is what they needed to do. They needed to go ahead and take them out after the third quarter.
Yeah. Don't want to get anybody injured.
And that's going to be a fun one next week with Chapel Hill and Athens.
Yeah, there we go. Starling.
Wow.
Ooh.
Man.
And we got a flag thrown. A lot of contact over there on that sideline.
Personal foul. Lady out of bounds. Number 5 of the defense. 15 yards to the row. Somebody first down.
Yeah, it's one of those penalties you don't want to see, even with your backups in. You never know when you're going to have to call one of those guys' numbers, and
right.
You don't want to have that. That's not going to be a nice discussion next week in film.
It won't. I wouldn't be shocked if they were in film tomorrow.
I don't know how you would know that.
That's normally what happens on Saturdays. Film and lift, and then you go home.
So, hand dogs a pitch, I'd say, to number 11, Deshaun Jackson again. He's been all over the place tonight.
He has.
He's lived up to his name.
Yeah,
that's a tough name to. I mean, you name your kid Deshaun Jackson, you better be a good football player, right? I mean,
bring up a second down for the Henderson.
They just haven't been able to score. They've had a lot of opportunities. And if you want to really look at it, there's probably no way that they shouldn't be in this game right now.
And ball run up the middle. It's going to be a first down.
On the run.
So it's going to bring up first and 10 from about the, mark about the 11-yard line, looks like over there. So they can still pick up a first at around the 1. Clock's rolling here, under 10 minutes to go. Looks like we got a.
Oh, wow.
Big hit by Nathan Young.
Ooh. Hung with the hit there. Looks like we got a final over there in at the Rose Stadium.
Yeah, Tyler High.
Tyler High got the win.
23-20.
So big game for them in that district. So Howard. Hand off up the middle.
He got it.
And touchdown Henderson. Caleb Tate with the 11-yard touchdown run for Henderson. Their first time to score a TD this evening.
Touchdown Henderson Lions.
So 8:51 left. And Henderson on for the point after. This will be attempted by Diaz. Kick for Diaz is up and good with 8:51 left during the game here in Chapel Hill. Score is now 56-10 Bulldogs right here on NSN.
Bulldogs 56.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer
What if
with
I told
pain?
you the difference?
Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NSN as Henderson kicks off short. Chapel Hill will start 1st and 10 from their 41-yard line. We'll see who comes out on offense here for the Bulldogs. Looks like Connor Griffin, the backup quarterback, is in the huddle, so he'll get some time here.
1st and 10 from the 41-yard line for the Bulldogs.
Quentin Greenlee also will be in, the backup tailback. Some guys, some good playing time here. We'll see what this backup offensive unit can do here. Griffin hands off, and Greenlee is met immediately. Man, he's gonna lose a yard there on the play.
It's Cole Siebert.
We got 2nd down for the Bulldogs.
See, hand off again, and it's not going to go anywhere. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage there for Greenlee. Like Carthage is now up 64-20 in the 3rd quarter in center. So a lot of points on that ascend tonight. Griffin scrambles out to his right looking for somebody, and he found the wrong team.
That might be coming back.
25 Freeney, and Connor Griffin took a really tough shot there.
That's going to be a late hit on the quarterback.
And We'll see what they call here.
Personal foul. Rough the passer. Number 20 defense. Contact the head or neck area. 15-yard penalty for previous spot. Automatic. First out.
So Griffin taking the late shot there will give Chapel Hill a 1st and 10. And Greenlee will carry around in and not much room.
Caleb Tate.
They've been up to the challenge. Chapel Hill's second unit, minus that penalty, has not really moved the ball here.
Once again, Chapel Hill Athletics would like to thank its sponsors for supporting our football program. We'd like to thank Christian Orthopedic Medicine for their support for all athletics. Thank you.
That final score over there in Brookhill was 55-3, Dallas Christian. Arp's up 47-8 in the 4th quarter as Greenlee goes up the middle. Best carry of the night for Greenlee. Oh, we got a lot of guys let go of his helmet. And we got flags flying all over the place here. Goodness gracious.
Just a lot of frustration. And I understand it's a lot of frustration when, you know, when you're getting beat like this.
We'll see what they call there.
I think they may offset it.
I don't know. I didn't see Chapel Hill really do anything. I mean, it could have been they were talking, but I saw Henderson with a handful of helmets, a face mask.
And it may be on Cameron Simon, number 58.
He already went off the field, so the refs are trying to sort this out. Now, I will say, you know, Henderson's had some struggles over the past couple of years. They got a new coach, and so he's probably got some things he's got to shore up over there, and they've had a couple of bad penalties.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 58 and 99 of the defense. The first foul will be forced 15 yards in the run. The second foul will be forced half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First foul.
Wow. So 2 penalties on Henderson, and Christian, there's some interesting scores going on in this district. You want to tell us about that?
Kilgore and Athens, 21-21.
Wow.
And the number 1 defense in 4A Division I is getting tested.
So 21 apiece. Wow, that's surprising. Glendale Palestine still trading scores. It's 43-34 towards the end of the 3rd there. So, man, that would shake some things up if Athens was to pull off an upset in Kilgore tonight. That would be, whew. So Chapel Hill, after all the penalties, will now be 1st and 10 from about the 13-yard line. Griffin to throw, throws it outside, caught.
He got it.
And touchdown. That pass was caught by number 88, Jackson Cummings.
Number 88, Jackson Cummings on the catch.
What a good moment there. 2 seniors on that play. Quarterback to receiver that don't get a whole lot of game time, but they got a touchdown there. That's what football's all about right there. I mean, this is exciting for those guys. Like, remember that time we scored a touchdown in the 4th quarter against Henderson? PAT up and is good. With 5:54 left here, Chapel Hill up 63-10. We'll be right back on NSN.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NSN as Aiden Campos set to kick off for the Bulldogs. We have West Rusk 13, Troop 9. That battle is for the district championship over in that district. And Henderson, good little return. Going to be returned to about the 32 or 33-yard line. So they'll take over there, 1st and 10. Got Tatum over Sabine right now, 54-21.
Wow.
Mount Enterprise, 74. Carlisle, 60.
Oh, man.
Still a minute 30 to go in that one. Jefferson all over Gladewater, 42-21.
Wow.
Atlanta, 67-0 over White Oak. Ooh, tough year for the Roughnecks. And Starling with a nice run here. He's going to pick up a first down across the 45-yard line. Timpson, nice 62 spot, 62-0 over Joaquin. Overton stays unbeaten, 48-20 over Alto.
Wow.
Hooks over Redwater in that rivalry, 76-0. Man, it's like a contest who can score the most points tonight. And across the 50, down to about the 47-yard line of the Bulldogs. Henderson now as they pick up about 7. Harmony over Wascom, still 8 minutes to go, 72-26. I mean, these scores tonight.
They're.
How about this one? Shocker. Canton is beating Brownsboro 28-14. That would be a huge upset in that district. And we want to see what that – we want to try to find that Russ. It's a minute 32 and it's tied. So there's a lot of implications with those two games.
There is. It means a lot for that district, too.
Henderson still continuing to drive here on the Chapel Hill reserves. Handoff, Starling on the left side. He's got a little room, and he's going to step out of bounds at around the 15.
Wow. They got away with a should have been a big holding call.
Let's see. So if we get you some more. There's so many scores tonight here.
And Lindale was up on Palestine 51-34. Kilgore has taken the lead over Athens 28-21.
Ooh. That's
and that's one game that we're all going to look out for. Athens versus Chapel next week.
Yep. Howard throws it out in the flat to Starling. Makes a few moves. And drug down. A lot of flags fly there. It had to have been a face mask. There was about
3 or 4 yellow flags flying.
Stopped by number 13, Connor Griffin.
And Spring Hill is up on Pittsburgh 40-35 with a minute and 20 left.
Spring Hill looking to get in the playoffs.
Number 13 of the defense. This is the goal. They're the run. Automatic. First down.
So automatic first down there on that face mask penalty.
Winsboro beats Mineola 42-0.
So we got Bullard and Russ still tied with less than a minute to go. It's a huge game there in that district. Toss outside and touchdown as Howard completes that touchdown pass. I didn't see who that was. Looks like maybe number 7 there, King. And with 2:56 left, Henderson now has its second touchdown of the night, and Diaz is set to come in for the point after. So point after is good. So with 2:56 left during the game, Chapel Hill 63, Henderson 17, right here on Denison. We'll be right back.
That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on Denison, and we've got a huge score update as Rusk has taken the lead over Bullard, Christian.
With actually 28 seconds left.
Wow. And we've got the score we're going to keep an eye on is Canton beating Brownsboro.
Wow.
And that just shakes up the district completely. As you've got Carthage taking care of center right at this point. I think last time we checked they were up by about 40 points. As it's a little pooch kick and fielded by Mayfield, I believe, and he's just going to go down right there. As you got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. But the big picture in that district, you've got Carthage up top. You've got Van and Carthage on a collision course for district championship. Center right there at the 3rd spot. But then you've got Rusk, Bullard, and Brownsboro, we thought, were our contenders for that 4th playoff spot.
And Ken just absolutely messed up pretty much everything in that district.
So Brownsboro beats Bullard.
All right.
Now Rusk is ahead of Bullard. And now Brownsboro's losing to Canton. I just throw my hands up there on that one. I don't know what to tell you on that one. It's interesting.
And right now it's looking like Rusk is probably going to get the 4th spot.
Yeah, they've still got to take care of business next week against Brownsboro as Quentin Greenlee just gets hammered, and as they trying to run the clock down here. But big thing is here in Chapel Hill, the Bulldogs took care of business. They got out. We talked about getting out to a good start. They got out to a good start. He put the pedal to the metal, and Javen Mayfield took over. Player of the game, right?
Yep, he technically is. He's our MVP. He's definitely mine.
Four touchdowns, 2 receiving and 1 punt and 1 kickoff return for a touchdown. So great all-around effort from Mr. Mayfield. Nice run from Greenlee. And he runs into a whole bunch of Lions there. Maybe gain about a yard. They'll bring up 3rd down and about 13 to go. Clock continuing to roll. How your pick'ems looking, Christian? Let's look at mine. Only ones that have finished, I've 0-1, but I think they've got there's some games that haven't been submitted final yet, so it'll be interesting to see. Third down and a little toss play, and wow. Met. That toss was Braylon Dean, and he was absolutely demolished at about the 28-yard line. It'll be up 4th down, and looks like Trevor Brooks, the Swiss Army knife, I call him, of the Bulldogs, will step onto the field and punt the football.
Big stop by Lamarian Coleman. Going to bring up a 4th down for the Bulldogs.
So clock continues to roll here as Chapel Hill's going to get the win tonight, and that's almost hit backwards. And it took actually a decent bounce. It had some backspin on it. And Brooks is not happy with that punt. He tried to kind of rugby, kind of hold on to it and wait, and then just didn't get a hold of it. But yeah, Chapel Hill's going to go to 7-1 and 3-1 in district play, and travel to Athens next week. Christian, you will be with Keith next week.
Yeah, and that's going to be a tough game.
It's going to be a tough one. We'll have the game right here on NetSN. It'll be web video will be on Texan Live, and then our audio only will be right here on our YouTube channel. I'll be in Houston next week for a 6 o'clock kickoff as Brook Hill is going to Houston to face the Legacy School in Houston. Man. So 6 o'clock kickoff. So I'm going to be checking out you guys' game on the way back, because that game will probably be over a little early. And then we'll also have the center guys next week. We're centers going next week. They'll have the center game next week.
And here's the final score. Rusk tops Bullard 28-21.
So big win for the Rusk Eagles. Coach Sitton and company. That was a big one.
And Lindale is up on Palestine 51-42.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's been that 9-point spread for most of the game. As the clock rolls here, we'll see if Henderson gets a snap off, and they get one last snap. It's a toss play to 18. Coleman.
He's gone.
And he's going to score. So with no time left on the clock, Henderson scores a touchdown, which will put it 23-63 with the point after pending. The score is not going to entail how bad this game was lopsided tonight, Christian. Chapel Hill's starters, it was 56-3 when they exited. So, you know, good for Henderson. They got some points on the board. It's great for them, but everyone's going to look at this game and look at Chapel Hill gave up 23 points, but in all honesty, their first unit only gave up 3. So, and a shout out to Coach McFarland and the defense tonight, Christian. They played great.
Yeah, they did, and I got to give my props to them. They did exactly what they said they were going to do, and great coaching by Coach McFarland.
So at the end of the game, we're going to have a final of 24-63 here. Christian, final thoughts on what you saw tonight overall?
I think, like I said, Chapel Hill set out to what they needed to do. They needed to come back and get pretty much a vengeful win, but next week is going to be tough against Athens, a team that took it to Kilgore tonight, and we're still I will actually be still updating people on that game. So it's going to be fun next week.
Well, and if you want to hear Christian and myself, we'll have our shows next week. Weekly wrap-up show, 8:30 p.m. on Wednesday night. We'll also have our Pick'em show. That'll be released Wednesday morning. Christian's got a new podcast coming out. He's going to be on NetSN, so stay tuned for that.
Thank you.
Lots of stuff on NetSN coming up. So I appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. For Rob up on camera, Jalen over here on our scoreboard, Christian next to me, I'm Brett. We'll catch you next time right here at NetSN. The final, Chapel Hill 63, Henderson 24. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a great weekend.
Here at L4 Media, we talk high school football, 4A, 3A, and 2A in Texas. We talk East Texas sports. We talk NFL, guy talk, movie and booze. We also talk wrestling and so much more. So like and subscribe and check us out.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
The Northeast Texas Sports